Wilfred is driving a BMW.
Convertible. Yeah. The kind of car this guy drives right now, I've never seen it in this country. I've not seen. Before I mention a few things, I would like to welcome Wilfred. Now, Wilfred, like I told you, graduated from Egerton University, joined our university. He was our first student. He is the one who believed in this program, by the way. When we started our program, not many people believed in us. Myself, I had tried to go to the US after I graduated with my undergraduate to do my master's. Ikakuwa ngumu, ikashindikana. Then I had to go to UN to do my master's. But this is the first guy who trusted that we can do something. Because tulikuwa tunaambia students, by the way tunaweza wapeleka US. Wanatuuliza mmepeleka nani? We didn't have anyone to show. Like, for him, he agreed to be our experiment, our guinea pig. Yeah, so he went there, he also won a scholarship, and he graduated with A's. Everything he did for his master's, he got an A, apart from one lecturer who gave him a B. So he had a 3.9 out of 4. Yeah, so he did very well for his degree. He also had a scholarship at that university. He worked under the end of I think the dean of the Department of Business in the university. Now he works for us. And Wilfred, together with a group of 4 students who are the pioneer students of our program. The others have also graduated, they are working in the United States. So I want to welcome Wilfred to talk a little bit about our program. Then I'm also going to invite some of you to ask questions that you'd like to know about the Kenya AIRLIFT program, about when you can start, about everything that happens with it if you have any questions. So appreciate Wilfred as he comes.
Thank you so much, Mheshimiwa. Good evening. It's so nice to be here. I just came to Kenya last week on Wednesday, and I've actually not been around. I just came to Meru a day before yesterday. And it's so nice to find myself here again. We were here last time, was it last year?
No, this year, I think March.
Yeah, anyway, what I'm trying to say is that I was here, and my name is Wilfred Mweti. I'm a senior business analyst for Upstate America, which is the company under which the umbrella of the Kenya AIRLIFT program, which takes students to the US to do their masters. And I'm a classic example of a guinea pig, because I was the first student to come to join the program when it was beginning. I remember that time the founder, who is Bob Mweti, just under a skeleton of an idea that he wanted to front to take students to the US. And when he came to Kenya, that was in January 2018, they used to know each other with my dad, and my dad prevailed upon me so much to meet Bob Mweti. And then when we sat, he invited me to the Meru Slopes Hotel where he was staying that time, and he popped a question, which I would say was a very difficult question. He just asked me, how can I help you? That is a difficult question, I can tell you, because if you're a person with a short-term perspective, you can even ask for transport back home and food and money for lunch. But I told him, you know what, man, I just want you to help me to be where you are one day. And that is how I found myself in the program. I was the first student. And then it took me a journey from 2018. I traveled to the US in December 2020. After a whopping 2 years. Because that time it was kind of chaotic, because I think also when you're part of something that is beginning, there's so many challenges that are usually attached to all that. But finally I made it to the US. I did my GMAT exam. I once did my GMAT exam, which I think some of you will be able to do when you join the program. I thought I was smart, but when I did the exam, it was a real shock. I got a 410 out of 700, out of 800. So I was just 10 marks above the cutoff, the half point. So I felt devastated. I just went back again and I was like, let me make my mind on whether I'm gonna pursue this thing or I'm just stay around. I'm gonna stay around, stick around, do my thing and keep life moving. So I stayed for some time before I did the GMAT again, and I did for the second time, which I really passed. And I got an opportunity to go to the University of Alabama in Huntsville City. Huntsville is the rocket city in the US. So that is where the rockets are made in the US. Huntsville City. That is where our school was located. And it's a school that is it has so much things to do with technology. Rockets, and there's a lab at the school last time that is trying to make butterflies that can go to Mars. Isn't that amazing? Yeah, so that is the kind of school I went to. I got a scholarship. I was a graduate teaching assistant. So I was working under the dean of the College of Business, the School of Business for the university. So my work was majorly to grade and also assist in some classes, teaching some undergraduate classes at the university. So this year I graduated, and that was May 2nd, was my graduation. I was on top, among the top in my class with a GPA. In the US, it's not like the kind of grading here in Kenya. We call them a grade point average, which is like GPA. So my GPA was 3.9 out of 4.0. So I started working for the company. In fact, immediately I graduated, Bob took me. We went to meet the students to across 9 states in the US, from Alabama to Tennessee, from Tennessee to Michigan, Illinois, all those states, and back again to Florida, where our offices are located. So it's been an incredible journey. And I can say that as Lorna has said, because I can really tell that the kind of motivation that she has given is the kind of motivation that most people are not lucky to get. So you should take it positively. It's about how you get out of the way to make things happen. Most of us, the families we come from, they are very humble. They are quite humble. I don't come far from this place. My place is just around towards Meru. I used to school at a school that is just by the road. It's called Mwiramwanki Primary School. You know the school? Yeah, so that was my primary school. And then I went to one of your competitors, which is Chuka High School. So that time, during my time, it was a competitor because I think we are number 84 in Kenya, but now I think it's something different. So I went there and it's called an A-. And as Mheshimiwa was saying, I proceeded to Egerton University and pursued a Bachelor of Science in Economics and Statistics. I'm also a certified accountant. So I've done CPAs. I used to work as an accountant sometime in Nairobi before I decided that I just want to get unemployed and do my own thing. And then that's the time when the Kenya AIRLIFT program came. So that has been my journey. But what I can say is that this is a journey which is not very easy. Every journey, there's no journey that is. Even performing well in school, it comes with a lot of resilience and determination. and getting out of the way to do something outside the norm. Your own motivation to succeed should be your distraction. Because if you're not distracted, you find yourself in what Lorna said is a comfort zone. And the biggest question you can ask yourself is, 4 years from now, 5 years from now, where are you gonna be? Are you gonna be in the same situation just like any other typical person outside there? Or are you gonna change the lives of the people around you? Because to me, I've seen a lot of changes even in my family, because as I've said, I came from a very humble family. My brother is actually going to the US also. He just got a visa. But it's not just because there's someone who is willing to walk the journey, and through that, you can also help other people. So it's a question, it's a big question that we should ask ourselves, so that we can set the pace for those who will come before us, after us. It's very important. So as a program, our offices are in Kenya. We have an office in Meru. We just recently opened an office there. We have another office in Nairobi. We have another office in Tampa, Florida, where we work from. And the essence of the program is just to ensure that you don't just go to the US, you do something also outside. After getting outside the school is a question of where are you gonna be? And that is why the programs work closely with the students to ensure that after you get done with your studies, you are able to transition to the job market. And the life in the corporate job market, as DMK said, is so sweet. There's a lot of money in the US. I never believed at any point, just a village boy with nothing but dreams, I'll be driving one of the most expensive cars in Kenya, which is a BMW Convertible. You can just decide to go to drive it when it's open. So amazing. It's amazing. And that is what we call the beauty of believing in your dreams and pursuing them honestly, with hunger, with determination, with the resilience. And this comes a very critical moment for each of you as you look forward towards doing your final exam. We wish every person all the best, but it has to boil down to what you're gonna do as a person. This is a very important time to ensure you're dedicating every effort towards making a mark in your life, in a way that when you get out of school, it's better you get tired at this point, to the extent that you know that I've done my best, I'm not going to school anymore because I know the best that I've given is the maximum capacity that I could have achieved. But don't go outside school with the mentality that you could have done something better that you didn't do. It's gonna haunt you for life. So this is the time to give your best, to get out of the way, to make things happen for yourself. I wish you all the best. As Mheshimiwa said, we have you at heart, this school specifically, because I think this is the school we have visited most of the times. I've not even gone to my former school, which is Chuka High School. He hasn't gone to his former school. He's gonna tell you which his former school was. So, anyway, I just wish you all the best. I think I'm looking forward to getting insightful questions that we can get to assist you to navigate through as you start your journey now. Thank you so much.
Let us appreciate the American.